Good morning, and thank you so much for keeping it GBS TV. And I hope you had a wonderful night. This is another great day that we are coming to update you on what's happening. And of course, you can join our conversation. Hashtag GBS Morning Extra. That's on Twitter, Facebook, and of course on Instagram. 21144 is our SMS lines, which are always open. So you can always send your comments, your questions. Of course, we'll be responding to them, and of course, we'll be reading some of your comments as you continue with this morning show. My name is Tom Wem, as usual. So keep tweeting, and of course today we have a lot lined up for you. We'll be having the newspaper review, and of course our discussion of the day, which will be introduced later on as we continue the show. But first, let's focus on the news updates, and GBS Morning Extra starts right now. And Kenya has signed trade deals with Botswana government, trade deals that are expected to strengthen the ties between the two countries. And the Botswana President, Mr. Masisi, has also assured Kenya that he will support the country in the bid to get the UN top security seat.
Botswana has promised to support Kenya's bid for a non-permanent seat at the United Nations Security Council. Botswana President Eric Masisi said his country will vote for Kenya to take up the seat between 2021 and 2022. Masisi was speaking at State House, Nairobi, during a joint press briefing with President Uhuru Kenyatta. The Botswana president is in the country for a 3-day state visit in which the two countries have signed 3 agreements on air transport, trade, and information communication and technology. The 3 agreements include one that shields traders from double taxation, a bilateral air service agreement, and a memorandum of understanding on information communication and technology. The agreements were signed at the end of talks held between Presidents Uhuru Kenyatta and Eric Masisi at State House, Nairobi, and attended by Deputy President Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Kenya has been lobbying for a non-permanent United Nations Security Council seat, which it has held twice in 1973 to 1974 and 1977 to 1998. The United Nations Security Council has 15 members. 5 are permanent members with veto powers, including France, Russia, China, United Kingdom, and United States of America. The rest 10 are non-permanent members elected for 2-year terms by the General Assembly. Uhuru hailed the ties between Botswana and Kenya, recalling his visit to Botswana in 2016 that saw the signing of an agreement to increase trade volumes between the two countries. On Tuesday afternoon, representatives from the private sector in both countries also met to discuss business partnerships.
So it is vital that we foster business and investment exchanges, for this will encourage trade and investment through public-private partnerships and joint venture between business communities, thus strengthening also the government-to-government as well as the people-to-people relations.
Uhuru Kenyatta alluded that the bilateral talks also touched on how to speed up the Africans Union agenda, especially the Africa Free Continental Trade Area, which seeks to reduce trade barriers and boost trade integration among African countries.
We've also had an opportunity to discuss the goals of Africa Union's Agenda 2063, particularly with regard to the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, which was launched in Kigali last year.
Emmanuel Ouma, GBS TV.
And in a bid to strengthen Kenya and Tanzania neighboring relationship ties, the Kenyan government has handed over that 5 kilograms of gold that was seized by Kenyan police at the Tanzanian border.
Kenya has returned 35 kg of gold seized in the country by police to Tanzania as the two countries join hands to fight cross-border illicit trade. A delegation from Nairobi led by Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Monica Juma and the Director of Public Prosecution DPP Nordin Haji in Tanzania to return the gold seized by Kenya police in Nairobi. It is not yet clear the actual value of the gold return, but initial estimates put it to 100 million shillings. The consignment was received by by Tanzanian President John Magufuli in State House, Dar es Salaam. It was tested in public to prove that it was actual gold in a dramatic function that saw President Uhuru Kenyatta call it live from Nairobi. This came days after President Kenyatta visited Tanzania earlier this month and held talks with Magufuli. The talks are expected to iron out trade differences between the two East African nations. President Magufuli revealed in his speech that Kenya wants to buy processed maize flour from the country as well as gas. Esther Withera, GBS Morning Extra.
And it's not yet over for former Ugenya Member of Parliament Chris Karani after his lawyer was arrested over the forgery of documents.
The flick of the election petitions has returned to hunt former Ugenya Member of Parliament Christopher Karan. Karan was arrested in Mombasa by Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission detectives for allegedly forcing documents used in an election petition. His lawyer George Mugoye Mbaya and two doctors George Owino and Mohammed Adam Mohammed have also been arrested over the forgery. They are accused of colluding to prepare and use the forged documents in the petition challenging the election of Mr. Karan filed by former MP David Ochieng. Mr. Karan is accused of allegedly presenting a forged letter indicating that he had been admitted to Al Farouk Hospital as a justification for responding to the petition after the deadline. EACC says they will be charged with the offenses of providing false information under the Leadership and Integrity Act 2012, forgery, uttering false documents, and making false declaration under the Penal Code. Reporting for GBS Morning Extra, Sharon Maloba.
And now to Meru, and a 25-year-old boda rider who was shot by police during a demonstration on Sunday is now seeking justice since he believed the police shot him by mistake.
Mimi naona napangika napikwa na risasi na hakuna mimi bale na kufanya. Mimi nataka serikali isaidie huyu akwe mzuri. Kwani hii kazi nafanywa kwa barabara, hapana nilikuwa huko. Mimi nampa kazi ya kufanya kihoro yangu na mbundi walikuwa naye. Sasa ile na maliza hiyo kazi wanakwenda nyumbani. Kama nakwenda nyumbani nakuja na sikia risasi.
Kulikuwa na maandamano wanasema tuwatengenezwe barabara. Sasa mimi nilikuwa napita ndio walinipiga hiyo risasi. Sasa hizi huyo askari alipiga risasi wenzako walikuwa karibu na walimuona. Nilienda kwa polisi nikaripoti Odara police station. Ningependa huyo askari asichukuliwe hatua ili asije akapiga mwingine kutumia nguvu kiasi hizo alitumia kwa sababu hata mimi siko kwa hiyo maandamano.
And Mbeltold, former finance minister C.S. Rotich pleads not guilty over the charges against him on the grounds of corruption and plot to sorry for that.
Tangu tarehe mwezi wa 3 ndio koti ilipitisha, lakini hiyo ndio tumechukua nafasi ya kukuja ili kuweza kuchukua mamlaka na ofisi wale resume ofisi. Tumeresume ofisi na tumeamua tuifunge kwa wiki 2 zijazo ndio tufanye marekebisho fulani, kwa sababu staffs ambao walikuwa hawakuwa submissive na bodi yetu ambayo inafaa kuchukua mamlaka since March 6th this year, na tumechukua hatamu na tuambie wawekezaji wote, members wawekeza sako, sisi ndio tulikuwa na vision yao. We are the vision bearers, na tunajua walikuwa na maono makubwa na maono yao haita.
Okay, thank you so much for keeping it GBS TV. We are taking a quick breather. We'll be right back with more stories.
Kulipa is now easy with EasyPay. When you shop at your local supermarket, fuel your car, dine out, book a flight, make other payments or pay your bills, you want simplicity, security and convenience. It's accepted everywhere you see the EasyPay sign. And it works with other mobile networks too. What's more, you can withdraw your cash at the supermarket till where you see the cashback logo. Get your Equitel line or download the Easy Banking app today because Kulipa is now easy with EasyPay.
Win up to 100% cashback when you pay with your Equity MasterCard. Simply use your Equity MasterCard to pay for shopping, food and drinks, fuel, online transactions, or any other goods and services at any outlet displaying the MasterCard or Equity Bank sign, and you could win up to 100% cashback. The more you pay, the higher your chances of winning. Pay with your Equity MasterCard today, and you could win.
There is a card that makes paying for almost everything easy like ABCs. No need to make trips to the ATMs to withdraw money or carry cash around. That's the Equity Bank Visa card, accepted everywhere you see the Visa sign. Use it to pay for food and drinks, fuel, shopping, pay for your Uber ride, shop online, travel and hotel bookings and so much more. Pay conveniently and free of charge. Card security is guaranteed thanks to the chip and PIN technology that protects your card from fraud. Start paying with your Equity Bank Visa card now and enjoy the convenience of not carrying cash.
Hello viewer, the woman is burdened with so much, such that they don't have time for themselves.
If you don't go after what you want, there's going to be hurt, there's going to be disappointment, there's going to be regret, there's going to be let down.
I love people. People will always have a view. They will always have an opinion. Whether you like it or not, it's always there. People will put you in a shame box.
You have to love yourself first.
I'm not that person.
It should come from deep conviction, and I'm talking about conviction. I'm not talking about emotional giving.
Then that should pose a big problem.
A man won't handle that. They will just run. Families break. Marriages don't exist anymore.
There's so many people out there pretending like they don't have the problem. Pretending like their relationship is not on the rock. That's nonsense.
Get lost. No. I think that is wrong.
Go ahead, tell me. I'm waiting.
What questions?
Moving on swiftly.
It's pleasurable. No one gets there without trials.
Yeah, you've got to.
It's the way life is.
Your greatest ability is possibility.
난 네가 죽여야 할 동국 이산이다.
쓸모없는 놈.
성령 이대로 세자를 죽일 작정이시옵니까?
네가 왕이 될 자격이 있다는 것을 입증해 보아라.
그날 밤 그 아이들 꿈을 꿨네.
저와 성윤이에요. 저희들 잊어버리면 안 돼요. 잊어버리면 안 돼요.
Elijah.
I'm a young everything.
What's up, my people? This is Brand Senior, Mr. KCA, Mr. Bland International Kenya, People's Choice. And the message is, if you are out there and you have any talent, all art, if you have any artistic thing, this is the place to be. Wednesday and Thursday.
Mimi ningekuwa dem ningeitwa Joy, fruit of the Holy Spirit. Lakini sasa tulikule run nimeiva. Hii ni wine award. Unajua spirit zenu zimezoea 8 PM na masaa ya 2:2. So 7 PM ningependa mtune in kama Nipashe kwa Zamia Fellow Citizen.
8:30 PM manzeni
your favorite channel. I'm talking about GBS TV.
Elijah.
Oh my God.
IYF is joy. IYF is change. IYF is hope.
Thank you so much for keeping it GBS Morning Extra. And of course, GBS TV is always a pleasure having you every morning. And we are now shifting focus to discuss more about IYF camp that is going to take place from this Sunday on 28th to 1st August. And of course, it's all about why you should be there. And of course, we have Pastor Isaac Papas. Papas or Papas? Papas. It's not complicated like it. I've never heard of such a name before.
Because you have never met with me before.
That's maybe the problem. Okay. Now, before we continue, maybe you can please tell us your experience with the IYF.
Yeah.
And of course, the camps that you have attended so far. How has the experience been? And of course, why is it important to attend that camp?
Okay. I came to IYF in the year 2008. That was my first experience. And since 2008, I've been attending all the IYF camps. And by attending the IYF youth camps, I have undergone a lot of experience. When I met with IYF at first, there are many things which were unknown to me. And after attending the IYF since 2008, it was like an eye-opener to me, which changed all the pattern of my life, making me to be the person whom I am today, after going through the teachings in IYF and activities that are being done in IYF. It changed me, making me to be the person whom I am today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and before maybe joining IYF, what were you doing? And how did IYF change your life?
Before joining IYF, I had just left school. And I had expectations about life. But every time I thought about my future life, it was dark to me.
Okay.
Until one time when I met one person who had contact with IYF and informed me the activities of IYF, actually through my parent. After informing me what was happening in IYF, I came to the IYF activity that year 2008, and I went through the sessions that were there. And after seeing each and everything that was happening, because IYF had brought on board the government through the Ministry of Youth, so they were bringing government officials and also the lecturers from IYF itself, they were giving us lectures pertaining to life. So after listening to everything, more specifically, I heard a story from the founder of IYF, that is Reverend Oksupak. When he was explaining this story, it reflected me, actually. Because that time, I had the things that I was doing for myself. And everything collapsed all of a sudden. I had planned out of this thing, then I will achieve this. When I came to the camp, the founder of IYF, he gave a story. He gave a story of a hunter who had gone to hunt, and he saw an animal taking a rest under the shade. And he thought about this. If I kill this animal, what will I do with this animal now? I will give this animal to the person who has a chicken, receive that chicken, keep that chicken, it will lay eggs, eggs will turn to chicks, then these chicks will grow, it will turn to, I will change these chicks with a goat, then the goat will also multiply, I will change it to a cow, the cow will multiply, I will buy a land, after buying a land I build my house. So this was his vision after seeing the animal. Now preparing to shoot the animal ran away. So it is like the animal ran with its vision. When he gave this story, it reflected me. Before coming to the camp, I had my plans. Okay. I had planned I will receive this finance from this place, then do like this, A, B, C, D. I gave myself a blueprint of my life. But when I went to check what I had targeted, it was not there. So when he was giving this story, I saw, this person is speaking about me. Then there are many things that I can learn from here that can shape my life. Starting henceforth, I paid attention to listening to him, and every time I was listening, there was a step that I was moved from one step to another.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, so there's every reason for everyone to be in that camp.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
And from IIF has been growing since 2008.
Yeah.
Since it started in Kenya, and then of course now you have done almost 5 camps.
Oh, like 11 camps
in Kenya
since 2008.
Yeah, almost 10.
Yeah.
So this will be the 11th one.
Yeah.
Okay, and how different is this camp from the others?
Every time we have a camp since 2008, there is that change.
Okay.
You won't expect what happened last year to be happening this year. Like we have an increment in the number of the participants.
Okay.
Because every time we come to the camp, like starting 2008, them who attended, they came back in 2009, and after attending, after getting all those experiences, then the participants themselves, they also go and influence their friends to come. Like I attended in 2008 while alone. In 2009, when I came back for the camp, after attending the 2008 camp, I went back to my place.
Okay.
I did not indulge in IYF activities that much, but I found myself coming back again in 2009. And when I came in 2009, I didn't come alone. I had to bring my friend because I had already tested in the year 2008. Okay. So I think this is what is happening with all the participants. After attending and enjoying the camp seriously, then they are able also to bring their friends on board.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in these camps, what is in there for the youths?
As I said before, there are many activities that are being done there. And the most interesting one is this segment of the mind education. Okay. The mind education. As the mind education is being trained, as you understand, I think there is no one who is contented in the state where he or she is in today. As tomorrow approaches, this person wants also to change, not to be the same way he was today. So we all need to make a step. And in order to make this step in our life, that is, I can say everyone wants to become successful.
Okay.
And in order for us to become successful after going through the mind lectures in the IYF, I came to understand, then our mind is so important for us to be able to achieve that success, and for us to be able to have that happiness that everyone is yearning to have in his or her life. So through the mind education sessions in IYF, they are giving a solution. They are pinpointing the problem. Where is your problem coming from? And how can you be able to solve this problem? Unlike other education systems whereby they can give you a solution, but they cannot pinpoint exactly where the problem is coming from.
Okay.
Through the mind education, they give you, this is the problem, and this is how you can be able to solve that problem. Okay. And if you keenly listen to this, for sure, you are in a position to be able to get every problem that you are facing in your life.
Okay.
Before coming in, I had a lot of stress about life. What will I do with my life? But after coming in, through the sessions that I underwent inside IYF, I found myself living a very easy life, not complicated as such, unlike before. So after realizing this, I found it is so nice for me to be able to stay inside IYF. That is why I remained. I remained in IYF. I attended the first camp in 2008. I came back in 2009. And after attending the 2009 camp, I remained in IYF until to date.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're not planning to leave anytime soon?
No.
Okay, let's talk about the benefits.
Yeah.
What are the benefits of attending this camp?
Mm-hmm. As you attend the camp, there are many people from different backgrounds. It gives you exposure. You interact with different people. I think coming from your area or from your locality and coming to a place like in Nairobi, I'm sorry to say, but the thing that made me to come to Nairobi for the first time was the IYF camp.
Okay.
I came to Nairobi for the first time because of IYF camp. And coming to Nairobi, I interacted with many people.
Okay.
I interacted with people from South Africa by then who attended the camp, and we made friendship. So these alone gave me exposure. And as I was exposed to many people and many things that I saw, then it gave me a different perception on how I regarded things.
Okay.
So just you just coming in, it gives you a different perception. And apart from that, the teachings that are being taught there, it gives you another different perception on how you can be able to regard life. So you can approach your life, you can be able to access your life so easily after coming in, interacting with many people, and knowing what ails you and how to be able to solve that problem. Yeah. So there are many benefits. Apart from interacting with the people, IYF connects people. We have there are many programs in IYF like the Good News Corps. The Good News Corps is a volunteer program which you go abroad for a period of 6 to 12 months. This one also can be able to allow you to come out of Kenya, go to another country, interact with other people, know other people's culture, and which opens up your mind completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and of course, the charge is 1,000 bob, or has changed?
1,000 bob.
Okay, so there are no changes?
No changes.
Of course.
Initially, when we began, it was not 1,000 bob. People were coming in with the 800, 600. So as time goes by, as you also understand about our economy, we came to 1,000 bob, and even 1,000 bob is not worth it, because in 1,000 bob, you are given meals, you are given accommodation, you are going through the training, you'll be able to receive the T-shirt, you get into the music concert. So 1,000 bob is nothing.
And the certificate, of course.
And the certificate.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I hope to have you more and more again.
Okay.
Of course, when the camp is going, that's all from Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have a conversation, tell us what's happening there and why those who are not coming should come.
Probably.
Asante sana, Pastor.
Karibu.
Thank you so much. And that has been Pastor Isaac. Is it Paspas? Yeah. Pastor Isaac Paspas. I'd like to know about the IYF camp. And of course, that's a camp that you should not miss. You should be. The charge is on 1,000 bob that caters for your transport, for your accommodation, for your meals for the 4 days. So it's worth attending. And of course, the certificate is also recognized by the government of Kenya, so we can use it elsewhere. And now we are taking a quick breather. We'll be right back.
IYF is joy. IYF is change. IYF is hope.